have my first update for my birthday project pan, which is 40 by 40. So my introduction was last month. I will link that in the playlist for you down below. But generally the gist is I want to use up 40 makeup products by the time I turn 40 in November 2019. So it is going to be a rolling project pan, so each month I will roll out what is empty and I will roll in new products. So this project pan is basically to help me just finally use up those items that are single-use items or almost finished items. I have quite a few of those, and so I thought this would be a great project to use those up. So I started off with 10 items in the introduction and I have 4 empties, so we are a tenth of the way there. So the first empty I have is one of my Urban Decay Vice lipstick samples, and this is in the shade Rapture. So I just use a hair grip just to close up the foil sample so it doesn't dry out. It is what I have on my lips today. It's a very deep dusky rose and I really like this. It is a colour I would pick up in the future because it really is, like, for lipstick it's kind of my favourite colour, so matches my jumper too. So yeah, one Urban Decay Vice lipstick out of my collection. The next item was my Clinique Beyond Perfection foundation sample. I am wearing it today. There is a little bit left and I may be able to use that as concealer maybe tomorrow when I wear makeup, but I'd say it was pretty much empty as a foundation, so I am calling it an empty today because yeah, I will probably use that little bit that's left just around the edges as a concealer tomorrow, but for the sake of the video it's done. I'm actually pre-filming this, so actually by the 10th this will be finished, so I am calling that an empty as well. The next empty is a concealer and it is my Revolution Conceal and Define. I'm in the shade C3 and yeah, so this is all gone. I did pull out the stopper and I really got down there at the bottom. I even stuck in my spatula and scraped out as much as I possibly could. So yeah, I really do like this concealer. I have another one in my collection, but in the super size, because these I was going through in less than 2 months. So I'm glad they released these super size ones because maybe that might last me a bit longer. So that's my third empty. And my fourth empty is my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus in the coconut scent. Now I love this fixing spray, I love the smell of this fixing spray, but I do not like the spray and the bottle on this fixing spray. I would repurchase, yes, because I like the product. I am going to save the packaging so I can back to MAC eventually. But I don't like the bottle, so when I use up one of my other fixing sprays, what I'll probably do is, if I do repurchase the MAC Fix Plus, then I will just decant it into another bottle which has a much better spray. Sounds a bit daft when you're paying the price for MAC Fix Plus that you then feel you need to put it into a better bottle because the product is good but the packaging is crap. It feels a little like kick in the teeth kind of having to do that when you're paying nearly 20 quid here in the UK. But these are the things. Until MAC decide to change the packaging on these things, or at least the spray thing, yeah, people are still going to continue to hate it. So those are the 4 items down. I do have progress on some of my other items. My Iona, Evelyn Iona green tea primer, I don't like this. It has a great tacky base, so it dries tacky, and that's great for holding on my foundation. But honestly, I don't like it. I'm glad I'm using it up. I still look like I'm down to here. It was only about half full when I got it brand new, but we are now kind of down to here. I will mark this after this video. But yeah, I feel like this is going off. It doesn't look or doesn't look very nice. But yeah, I'm going to continue to use it. It's not breaking me out or anything, so I can't say that it has gone off, because surely if it was gone off, it would start breaking my skin out, and I'm not breaking out, touch wood. So I'm going to continue to use it all up, but yeah. The next item is my nail polish, and I haven't used this once. It's absolutely stunningly gorgeous. As I said in my intro, it is a Franken polish, so it is 2 polishes mixed into one. So originally it was the colour of the lid, but I put a red nail polish into it and called that empty, and this is what's left. But yeah, I haven't used it, but I do plan on using it this week. So hopefully by the time this video goes up, again, I will have worn it. Hopefully, fingers crossed. The next item is my e.l.f. brow pencil in neutral brown. Yeah, neutral brown. It's like this thing will never die. So that's how much I have left. I'm using it every day, so hopefully, fingers crossed, by next month it will be empty. The next item I have is my Revolution cream blush that I have depotted, and that is what we are working with. So again, I am using it every day. It is a bit bold, very bold, but I like a strong blush, so for me, I love it. Other people might not, but yeah, slowly but surely getting that used. The next item is my Frat Boy blush shadow sample from the Balm. I use it as an eyeshadow. I'm using it in my crease today, and that's how I've been using it, because my blush brush will go nowhere near this thing. I think it would be a beautiful blush if I had the full size, but as it's just a sample. Now, the good news is I have hit pan. Can you see pan? But this isn't about hitting pan. This is about completely using up and moving out of my collection 40 empties. So it's all about empties, this project pan, not about hitting pan. So it's great, and I'm happy that I've hit pan, because that means I'm making good progress on this. But the aim is to completely use up and empty every product that I put into this. So I will continue to keep using this, and hopefully that pan will get bigger and bigger until it is finally all bright and shiny. So yeah, really enjoying it though. It really is a nice crease colour when I'm doing a pink eye look like today. So yeah, and as I say, it would be nice as a blush, but I can't use it as a blush because my blush brush is too big. And the last item I had in the intro was this Maybelline Colour Tattoo in Creme de Rose. This is one of the mattes. I use this as an eye base, and I have that much left. So not a lot. I reckon every time I wear makeup, I use this as my eye base, and then set it with a powder. So hopefully maybe next month, or at least at the most 2 months. So yeah, because you don't need a lot of it, but 2 months maximum. And this will be out of my collection. So yeah, continue to work on that. So I need to bring in some more items. Now normally I would keep it to 10 items at a time, but on this occasion I've added a couple of extras. So every month I want to add in a new Urban Decay Vice lipstick sample because I have quite a few of these, and as I do count each sample as one in my makeup inventory, that really bumps up my lipstick numbers. So I want to be working on at least one of these every month so that by the end of 2019 I will have moved out 12 lipsticks from my collection. So I have gone with the shade 714 because I recently saw like an advert for Urban Decay or an advertisement, and they said that 714 is their choice of red for Christmas. So I thought, I have that shade. So I thought, yes, you're absolutely right, you need a red for Christmas, so I'm going to try this. But I also have MAC's Ruby Woo, which I think is a gorgeous red for Christmas. So I'm going to battle it out. Which is the best red for Christmas? MAC's Ruby Woo or Urban Decay's 714? So yeah, I'm going to test it out. So 714 in Urban Decay's Vice lipsticks. The next item I'm going to bring in is, is a bronzer. This is a Revolution bronzer, and this actually came out of 2016's Makeup Revolution calendar, beauty calendar. So yeah, I opened this in May of last year, I opened it in May 2017. So yeah, I've had it for about a year and a half, and I have hit pan. So I'm hoping that the rest will follow pretty soon. So yeah, I'm going to work on that bronzer. The next two items do go together, but as I count them both individually as one in my makeup inventory, they will also count as one individually in this project pan. So they are both Estee Lauder products. This is the Estee Lauder Illuminating Primer. So there's only maybe 2, maybe 3 uses in there. So yeah, I want to move that up and out. And then this is Estee Lauder's Double Wear foundation in the shade Ecru, which is what I was matched to. So yeah, I got these as a sample back in 2017, and I still haven't used them up. So this is a great opportunity for me to do so. I know they're samples, but again, I count them as one each in my makeup inventory. So this is one primer and this is one foundation. So they will count as one each in this project pan as well. So I want to use them up completely. Another foundation I want to use up, and that's because this foundation is only a sample, so it's maybe only a week's worth. So I have my Collection Illuminating Touch foundation in the shade Porcelain. I'm not porcelain, but I will mix this with something else. I might be porcelain now that we're in the dead of winter, but yeah. So I am down to here. I think you can see a bit of a line there where the product has settled. I will mark it properly and officially later on in the day. So I am down to there. So this is a good chance for me to get this product moved out of my collection. Again, it is one of my oldest foundations, so I want to move it up and out. And the last one is another sample. I told you, it's all about moving those little itty bits out of my collection. This is the Benefit High Beam, and as you can see, there's not a lot left at all. I mix this in with my day cream just to give my skin a little bit of a glow when I put my day cream on, because I don't wear makeup every day, but I do put my daytime moisturiser on every morning, and so this gives my skin a little bit of a glow, with or without makeup. So yeah, that's what I will be using this for. I have used it as a highlighter on a few occasions, and I may even do so again throughout this month, but yeah, so that is the final product I'm going to be putting into this project pan. So that is it. 4 empties and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new products added to this project pan. That is going to be a total of 16 products so far in this project. So yeah, I am now left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12 products that I need to work on. So it's not too bad, considering a couple of those things are kind of like 1 or 2 uses and they'll be gone. So yeah, that is my 40 by 40 project pan update number 1. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.